Hello, everybody. In our way towards the end, we have encountered plethora of words. More specifically, I can give you an exact figure. We have encountered 3750 words. Some of them were having positive connotations, negative connotations, and while some were neutral in their sense. Now, the state of your mind after encountering all these words is probably buzzing with random thoughts, half remembered things, and list of stuffs you have been putting off. Means all that work that is undone up till now will be appearing in your mind in a hazy way. Now it is the time to accomplish all your works which are undone till now, because now you have the correct emotion, and with correct emotion comes correct thought, from which correct action results, which finally results in accomplishment of your work to its fullest. So with this I will conclude all these elaboration videos. Now today we will study last 40 words that will complete our elaboration for 3750 words. Okay, so with this I will start today's work. The first word for today is welter. Welter. Welter means turmoil, bewildering jumble. Example: the existing welter of overlapping federal and state proclaims cries out for immediate reform. Welter means in a state of utter disorder. Again, next word is welter. Welter. Spelling is same. Now, when welter is used as a verb, it means wallow. Wallow. Now, wallow we have studied earlier. It means become helpless. Example for this word is at the height of the battle. At the height of the battle, the casualties were so numerous that the victims weltered in their blood while waiting for medical attention. Next word is wheedle. W-H-E-D, sorry, correct spelling is W-H-E-E-D-L-E. Wheedle means cajole, coax, deceive by flattery. Example: she knows she can wheedle almost anything she wants from her father. Many times young kids cajole or wheedle to their parents to get their wishes fulfilled. Next word is whelp. WHELP. Whelp means young wolf, dog, tiger, etc. Example: this collie whelp don't do for breeding, but he he would make a fine pet. Next word is whet. WHET. Whet means sharpen, stimulate. Example: the orders from the kitchen are whetting my appetite. I will be ravenous by the time the meal is served. Next word is whiff. WHIFF. Whiff means puff or gust of air, scent, etc. Hint. Example: the slightest whiff of Old Spice cologne brought memories of George to her mind. Sometimes past experiences come in a whiff into our mind. Next word is whimsical. WHIMIS, sorry, whimsical. WHIMSICAL. Whimsical means capricious, fanciful, not based on any set rule. Example, he dismissed his generous gift to his college as a sentimental fancy, an old man's whimsical gesture. Next word is whinny. WHINNY. Whinny means neigh like a horse. Neigh is actually the sound produced by horse. Example, when he laughed through his nose, it sounded as if he whinnied. Next word is wit. WHIT. Wit means smallest speck. Example, there is not a whit of intelligence or understanding in your observations. Next word is whittle. WHITTLE. Whittle means pair, cut off bits. Example, as a present for Aunt Polly, Tom whittled some clothespins out of a chunk of wood. Next word is whorl. WHORL. Whorl means ring of leaves around a stem. Ring. Example, identification by fingerprints is based on the difference in shapes and number of whorls on the fingers. Next word is willful. WILLFUL. Willful means intentional, headstrong. Example, Donald had planned to kill his wife for months. Clearly, her death was a case of deliberate, willful murder, not a crime of passion. Crime of passion is actually momentous. It happens by chance occurrence. Something willful is intentional, properly planned. Next word is willy. WILY. Willy means cunning, artful. Example, she is as willy as a fox in avoiding trouble. Next word is wince. WINCE. Wince means shirk back, flinch. Example, the screech of the chalk on the blackboard made her wince. Next word is windfall. WINDFALL. Windfall means fallen fruit. Unexpected lucky event is also considered as windfall. Example, this huge tax refund is quite a windfall for us. Next word is winnow. WINNOW. Winnow means separate good parts from bad. Sift. Example, this test will winnow out the students who study from those who don't bother. Next word is winsome. WINSOME. Winsome means agreeable, gracious, engaging. Example, by her winsome manner, she made herself liked by everyone who met her. Next word is wispy. WISPY. Wispy means thin, slight, barely discernible. Example, worried about preserving his few wispy tufts of hair, Walter carefully massaged his scalp and applied hair restorer every night. This is the case with many people who are rapidly losing hairs and have very few left. Okay, so the state of hairs in their head is wispy. Next word is wistful. Wistful. Wistful means sadly pensive, vaguely longing. Example, with a last wistful glance at the happy couples dancing in the hall, Sue headed back to her room to study for her exam. Next word is withdrawn. Withdrawn. Withdrawn means introverted, remote. Example, rebuffed by his colleagues, the initially outgoing young researcher became increasingly withdrawn. So people who prefer solitude are withdrawn from society. Next word is wither. Wither. Wither means decay, shrivel. Example, cut flowers are beautiful for a day, but all too soon they wither. Means they dry out and lose the initial charm when they are fresh. Next word is witless. Witless. Witless means foolish, idiotic. Example, such witless and fatuous statements will create the impression that you are an ignorant individual. Next word is witticism. Witticism. Witticism means witty saying, facetious remark. Example, what you regard as witticisms are often offensive to sensitive people. Next word is wizardry. Wizardry. Wizardry means sorcery, magic. Example, Merlin amazed the knights with his wizardry. Actually, wizard is a magician. Next word is wizened. Wizened. Wizened means withered, shriveled. Example, the wizened old man in the home for the aged was still active and energetic. Next word is want. Want. Want means custom, habitual procedure. Example, as was his wont, he jogged 2 miles every morning before going to work. Next word is worldly. Worldly. Worldly means engrossed in matters of this earth, not spiritual. Example, you must leave your worldly goods behind you when you go to meet your Maker, means the Almighty God. Next word is wrangle. Wrangle. Wrangle means quarrel, obtained through arguing, herd cattle. Example, they wrangled over their inheritance. This happens when guardians of a property die and the people who inherit the property try to gain maximum benefits from it. So they wrangle over the issue. Next word is wrath. Wrath. Wrath means anger, fury. Example, she turned to him, full of wrath, and said, what makes you think I will accept lower pay for this job than you get? Next word is wreak. WREAK. Wreak means inflict. Example, I am afraid he will wreak his vengeance on the innocent as well as the guilty. Actually, many times when some law is imposed severely, it may wreak over to innocent people also sometimes, which is really very undesirable and unfortunate. Next word is wrench. WRENCH. Wrench means pull, strain, twist. Example, she wrenched free of her attacker and landed a powerful kick to his kneecap. He wrenched his water-soaked clothes to put them to dry. Next word is rest. WREST. Rest means pull away, take by violence. Example, with only 10 seconds left to play, our team wrested victory from their grasp. Next word is writ. WRIT. Writ means written command issued by a court. Example, the hero of Leonard's novel is a process server who invents unorthodox ways of serving writs on reluctant parties. Next word is writhe. WRITHE. Writhe means twist, squirm. Example, he was writhing in pain, desperate for the drug his body required. Next word is wry. WRY. Wry means twisted with a humorous twist. Example, we enjoy Dorothy Parker's verse for its wry wit. Next word is xenophobia. XENOPHOBIA. Xenophobia means fear or hatred of foreigners. Example, when the refugee arrived in America, he was unprepared for the xenophobia he found there. Next word is yen. WEN. Yen means longing, urge. Example, she had a yen to get away and live on her own for a while. She had a yen for spiritual knowledge, so she left her home and entered a monastic order. Next word is yeoman. YEOMAN. Yeoman means man owning a small estate, middle class farmer. Example, it was not the aristocrat but the yeoman who determined the national policies or nation's policies. Next word is yield. 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 Yield means amount produced, crop. Income or investment. Income on investment is also called yield. Example, an experienced farmer can estimate the annual yield of his acres with surprising accuracy. Next word is again yield. Yield as a verb means given, surrender. Example, the wounded knight refused to yield to his foe. Next word is yoke. YOKE. Yoke means join together, unite. Example, I don't wish to be yoked to him in marriage as if we were cattle pulling a plough. Next word is yokel. YOKEL. Yokel means country bumpkin. Example: at school, his classmates regarded him as a yokel and laughed at his rustic mannerisms. So a person living in country and then moving to the city or some developed region, people consider them as country bumpkin and stupid because of their appearance and rustic manners. Next word is yor. Yore. Yor means time pass. Example: he dreamed of the elegant homes of yore, but gave no thought to their inelegant plumbing. Next word is zany. Zany. Zany means crazy, comic. Example: I can watch the Marx Brothers' zany antics for hours. Jim Carrey is known for his zany acts. Next word is zeal. Zeal. Zeal means eager enthusiasm. Example: Wang's zeal was contagious. Soon all his fellow students were busily making posters inspired by his ardent enthusiasm for the cause. Next word is zealot. Zealot. Zealot means fanatic, person who shows excessive zeal. Example: it is good to have a few zealot in our group, for their enthusiasm is contagious. Next word is zenith. Zenith. Zenith means point directly overhead in the sky. Summit. Example: when the sun was at its zenith, the glare was not as strong as at sunrise and sunset. Next word is zephyr. Zephyr. Zephyr means gentle breeze, west wind. Example: when these zephyrs blow, it is good to be in an open boat under a full sail. Okay, so this completes our work of elaboration. Now you can explore different horizons of life, books, etc. as you like. Okay, thank you for listening.